right, medical news now. Think your kid is destined for bad behavior? A research team may have found the gene to prove your case. And believe it or not, the family dinner may prevent the trend eventually. Doctor and psychiatrist Gaby Cora is with us now. Good morning to you, doctor.
Good morning, Bill.
Have scientists located the so-called crime gene, do you think?
You know, there is a very high genetic predisposition for aggression, as well as modulated emotion and cognition. So we're on track to finding more and more about this behavior.
Well, the study out of the University of North Carolina suggests 1% of people have it. Well, 1% doesn't seem like, how do you make that correlation if the number's not higher than 1%?
Well, the issue here is we wouldn't know, but we really do have to be alert on the flags of the bad behavior. And we can see this early on. That's why it's so important for us to try to figure out what to do ahead of the game, before all these bad behaviors start manifesting themselves.
How do you see it early on, doctor?
You can see this range of delinquency from early on. A child may not be acting appropriately. They may already be cutting corners, stealing. They may already be showing some of this violent behavior early on. That's why it's so important to intervene with discipline, with teaching them stress management skills. There's many things that we can do.
You said violence and delinquency at a young age is said to be very high. At least the percentage of those who are said to think they have this gene scored very high in those categories. Stealing money, breaking and entering, selling drugs, they fit that category as well. But there was one key in here that I thought was very intriguing. Without regular meals with the family, the tendency is to go higher with violence. What's the correlation?
The great thing about having regular meals with the parents is that the children are not going to only be in better care and have more discipline. They will also do better in school, and that has been also correlated with the studies. Keeping an eye on the child, having the parents involved, having the child know that someone does care for them will all impact upon their well-being.
Well, suggest parental involvement is so critical and so key, especially maybe for this group. Is there any type of drug that would fight against this?
There are medications that could help in some instances, but this is a very debatable issue. Should we drug people with violent behavior or not, or is it just a behavioral issue? We do know that with discipline and with structure, we can help many people too. Yeah. And those are the first things that we can do early on, particularly with kids.
I think also stress management at a young age too is very critical. Teach them young.
Yes.
Give them the information
very young.
they need.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, doctor.
And my pleasure.
Did you want to say something?
Yeah, what if that last thing is the key?
I'm listening.
Oh, the key, among other things, well, discipline and structure from an early age. And the other things with stress management is kids do benefit tons from exercising on a regular basis, particularly if there is a predisposition in shifting this energy into some more positive ways.
That
could be very helpful.
Thank you, doctor. Exercise at a young age. Cool. Put down the computer. Get outside. Thank you, doctor. Like that.
We're just getting new information.